Hello guys, and welcome back to Diablo 3 on Inferno difficulty. I've switched back to just recording in HD. The full HD recording lagged a little bit too much for my tastes, and the file size was horrendous. I'm still on the quest where I'm supposed to get the Blood of Zoltan Kulle, but first I bought these very nice boots on the auction house. I know. Auction house, meh, cheating, man. No, it's not. Get over it. I like them. I'm losing the 20% magic find from the others, but I'm okay with that. I'll keep the others just in case I ever want the magic find again, but as you see, these increase my damage a lot and my life and protection a little bit, so I like them. And for gems, I obviously have a choice. I could put in, well, any of the major attributes. And I'm thinking I'll probably go with intelligence. So intelligence is going to be topaz. And if I make 9 of these, that'll cost me a fair bit of money. But I wanted to do it on camera, just for you guys to see, basically. Okay, there we are, which will allow me to make 3 radiant squares. And in turn I can make 1 star topaz from that, which now gives me 46 intelligence, which is, I believe, very nice. And if I equip that, as you see, I gain almost 4,000 points of damage. Now I am well aware that this is far from like a super powerful build or a super powerful character. If you search YouTube, you will find people that have people that solo the game on monster difficulty 10 in Inferno and still don't have much trouble with that. So this is basically me playing on a tight self-found budget and, well, I guess showing that you don't need all that kind of stuff. Anyway, because I quit in this particular cave last time, I wasn't allowed to go back into it, but the exploration I did is gone.
Be gone!
Of course, same goes for the stacks of valor, which I had. Which means I need to obtain all these again. It should be fine though, there's still quite a long way to go until we get the next major boss fight, I believe. That should be Zoltan Kulle, and we still have to get his body back. And then still need to open 2 shadow locks in his place. As I said, it's a bit of a hunting session quest thing in this stage of Act 2. Where first you had to get his head.
I am so good. I astound myself.
Now you have to go collect his blood. After that you're gonna have to collect his body, I believe. And after that you're gonna have to open 2 shadow locks in his in 2 side dungeons. So again.
Do you see that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land.
Sounds fine. What do we have? A plagued teleporter molten vortex. That's actually a nasty combination, so...
A most thrilling battle.
It wasn't that thrilling.
I'm healed.
You don't really notice the effect of the boots, to be honest, but I feel a lot better wearing them now. Because, well, I could put a better gem into them, I know that, but, well, they have the highest item level. They cost me, well, you can kind of see, about 800,000 I believe I spent on them, and then just now a lot of money on getting the topaz. But as I said before, to me this is a game, and thus I don't want to keep that much money just for the sake of keeping it. I prefer spending it when I have it. So this is again not meant to be not meant to show a way to get most money or beat the fastest, anything like that. Just some good old fun. Now I'm assuming there's going to be a second boss fight in this, or a elite mob something in this cave. There usually is. But I don't think there's going to be a resplendent chest at the end of it, because it's a story dungeon, which means at the end I will get Zoltan Kuhl's blood as a reward, rather than some chest. Yes, and back there we have something reflect damage, fast, frozen, and what was the other? Illusionist. Well, that's not too bad.
Your defenses are nothing.
That just worked out so I could kill him before I was frozen. I think I would have survived without that though. Even if he'd frozen me, I don't think he would have killed me. Okay, here we have some shoulders, which give me a very small amount of life, but they're pointless aside from that, so I'll ignore those. And a fairly mediocre ritual knife. I did check the witch doctors require intelligence from what I could see. Well, basically I saw a video of someone doing something with his witch doctor and intelligence was his highest stat, so I'm assuming that's going to be what they use for damage. Okay, protection shrine. I always just grab these, as I said. I'm not particularly tactical about them.
I am unstoppable.
So they say. Okay, and there we are. Again, when you take the blood, there's going to be a bit of a fight. Unless I'm much mistaken. No. But it's just a few skeletons, so nothing to worry about, really. And now we found the blood, and oh, there's a boss fight outside.
There we will find my body and the Black Soul Stone.
Of course, walking right into a boss fight, as I said, can be fairly nasty.
Let us cleanse it from this land.
And this one is a jailer, something arcane enchanted, shielding, and a teleporter. That's bearable. Yeah. And that could have been a lot nastier if he had a, well, if he'd had a very bad combination of attributes, I guess. As it stands, fairly defeatable. Okay, can I identify the hat, please? I kinda wish I hadn't. So after this, we need to find the archives now, because that's where the Soul Stone is apparently. And if I remember correctly, they are fairly high up.
I am unstoppable.
Fairly high up in this particular map. Frenzy Shrine. And as you see just from that, we're back up to 3 stacks of Valor already, so it really goes quite fast.
Lie over this place like an ominous shroud. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Here is the entrance to my archives. Let me activate the portal.
Don't worry, it's activated. So
I
we're
had
supposed to go
build
to the
all of this
terminus.
for my research and my experiments. The Black Soul Stone was a complicated creation. I sacrificed much to make it.
Looks like I got here just in time. Emperor Hakan? What are you doing here?
Good, everyone's together. I came to tell you.
Then, we're ready to do...
Okay, so I guess by this point it would be fairly obvious that he's the bad guy, but...
Beyond these portals lie 2 relics that were once powered by my blood. Take the vials you recovered and use them to activate the relics.
I will stay here and prepare the ritual. Be careful.
So now we need to open these shadow locks, and I believe then we need to get his body.
Angels are no better than demons. Did you know that they once voted on whether or not to eliminate all of mankind? Only 1 vote saved us from extinction.
That sounds like something Tyrael would have done.
Yes, whatever else he may be, he is the aspect of justice. And there is no justice in murder.
I would think coming from Zoltan Krul that means almost nothing. He's not much of a good guy. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, Evos. I kinda missed you, sorry. Okay, what's he got? Nightmarish, Molten, Frozen, Shielding. Ouch, that was bad. And all we get is a demonic essence. And of course the Valor stack, so that's nice. And we get another boss. Desecrator, Shielding, Nightmarish. Oh well, it's handleable. And Frozen apparently. So let's check out this Rupture Rush. Nah. I'm hoping to kind of get through this dungeon fairly quickly. Because I remember this not being very fun. Well, this appears to be a dead end. Oh, and look, another champion group. Shielding, Molten, Jailer, and Teleporter. We've got a lot of shielding today. It's not nice. I mean, shielding's not that strong, as I said, but it's tedious.
I'm carrying too much.
Oh. Then back to town with us. Nah. And again, this is a wand, so I'm not expecting much, and... yep, as usually.
I may look small, but I'll hurt you if you try to steal from me.
That's impossible.
Okay. You get the point that I said, that I made earlier about creepy children. I don't know why people... I don't know why that came about, that suddenly it had to be creepy children that pretend to be adults. Doesn't make much sense to me. Alright, well. Back to business with a pulverizer. Again. I think I went down here. If I didn't, I did now. But I think I did. Okay, well, I had expected more of an assault there, so I triggered the diamond skin. Which was apparently unnecessary.
These gates are treacherous. They keep us out, but they also keep Ghoul's wards inside.
I think what these gates do is they don't allow, yeah. You can't do ranged combat through these sand gates. Okay, more random ghost type enemies. Not very problematic though, the Hydra can kind of handle itself there.
Heal me! Healed! So good, I astound myself.
Again, no need for the arrogance. And back there we...
I could have helped all men become Nephilim and ushered in a golden age. But my Herodic brothers could not accept man's true destiny.
Okay, so this is the first shadow lock which we needed to open. we also got 2 unique items. Somewhere here is going to be the exit. I think it's gonna have to be this side then. Yep. Back to the terminus we get. Some rare chest armor. And a fairly bad piece of shoulder armor. Yeah. And now another dungeon exactly like the one we've just been through, but this time it's called the Storm Halls.
I'm just warming up.
And it dead ends down here. Let me just see this weapon rack. I'm not certain if you can even get very good items from them anymore. You used to be able to, but I'm not certain if they nerfed that.
I am unstoppable.
So maybe we'll be more lucky down the way. Nope, turns out just a random weapon rack. Again, without decent items. But I need to refill my, well, my purse a little bit. I spend a fair bit of money. But as I said, to me, it's just in-game money. I don't mind spending it. So these arcane constructs summon, well, they summon allies, so again, best kill them quickly.
How does that feel?
Do you see that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land.
And what do we have? Jailer, Avenger, Molten, and something else which I couldn't read in time. And what do we get? Probably just a load of junk as always. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just warming up.
Just as soon as the siege is over, I'll try to check something. So I seem to remember you could, yeah. You can put your Hydra behind these dust gates and kind of bypass the, well, the effect where they don't allow ranged combat, because you can place the Hydra behind and that can do, in a way, ranged combat then for you, because it fights the enemies behind it.
Many traps lay in wait for us here if we do not take care.
These dust bridges here, or these sand bridges, are perfectly safe. Just in case they don't... As far as I'm aware, they don't collapse, they don't deal damage or anything like that.
Unstoppable. I need healing. I'm healed.
Exactly, you're fine. Don't complain.
I'm just warming up.
Hoping this is the right direction, because... yeah. After a while you kind of get tired running Zoltan Kuhl's errands just because he apparently doesn't want to do them. Pointless and pointless. Yes, this looks promising.
We all agree that the end times are upon us. But do you truly believe that Belial and Asmodan could have engineered these events?
Who else? They are the last of all the lords of hell.
You see, this there's one mentality about games these days, or one particular aspect which certain game developers use, which I strongly dislike, where they keep reusing bosses. I noticed this most intensely in the in Resident Evil 6. Both in the Leon campaign and in the... What was her name again? Sherry and Jake? He wasn't called Jake, I think. I don't remember. Anyway, where you kill something and it's supposedly dead, but then you fight it again and again, and that, to me, takes away the accomplishment of killing it if it will raise again all the time. Still have space, so I can keep going.
The shadow portal lies here, waiting to be opened.
And that's kind of one of the things they're sort of doing here, where in the two games before you killed those guys, which you're now in a way facing again. I mean, they kind of explain it how they're in the Soul Stone and thus they will be resurrected when something...
The Horadrim did all this to lock my body away. He must have been very angry with me.
And it sort of makes sense from a storyline point of view-ish, but
They were never very imaginative.
I still think it feels a bit annoying when you fight something that's already been killed. But yeah, as I said, it's not very extreme in this game. It's been done in worse ways. Okay, so something with knockback minions down there.
Do you see that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land.
Desecrator, Horde, Knockback and Waller. Now bosses themselves, when they have the walling ability, they can trap you a lot better.
I learned much from that.
Well, that's nice for you. So let's identify the bracers. It's terrible. And the two-handed mace, which is also fairly bad. Just in case you're wondering if you can buy any of the items I find, no, you cannot. shouldn't get too impatient, so I don't pull too many mobs down here. But,
If only they could see me now.
I guess these Shadow Link things aren't that strong. So what do we have here? Shielding, knockback, arcane enchanted, and waller. Ouch. Would you please leave me in peace? Thank you. This is all very chaotic at the moment. But I will prevail. Eventually.
My bags are full.
Slightly disappointing drops, but who cares? And now we are of course on the quest to find Zoltan Kuhl's body. Because we haven't found enough stuff for him yet. Now I guess to everyone by now it should be fairly obvious that Zoltan Kuhl is going to betray us. The amount of fairly evil stuff he's said so far is a strong indicator.
I understand. But we are more alike than you know. We have both tasted what it is to be Nephilim. Join with me, and we can become the masters of this world.
I wish to save mankind, not to enslave it beneath my heel as you would.
Okay, anyway, unexpectedly, fairly quickly, we found his body. And now we need Leah to revive him fully.
Then let me be.
You are surrounded by deceit, young one. I am the least of your concerns. Concentrate, Leah. Soon now. Just a bit longer. Just a moment. Almost. Yes. My blood thunders within me. This fetid air fills my ravaged lungs. I am alive again.
You're welcome. We have done our part. Give us the Soul Stone, Kuhl.
Very well. The bargain stands. Quickly, to my sanctum.
Alright. Again, he's obviously gonna betray us.
At long last, I can complete my life's work. All will tremble at my power. What is this? How has this happened? The souls of the dead lords of hell have been absorbed into the stone. Abandon your quest, Nephilim. Your allies seek only to control you. With the power I offer, you and I could rule over all creation.
You are mad, Kuhl. Give me the stone, or I will destroy
Well, of course he's mad. But best avoid fireballs when someone throws them at you. And these guys pack a decent punch as well, these Ancient Guardians, but as you can see they don't survive very much, so...
Still waiting.
Be gone!
There we go. That wasn't so difficult. I will identify this stuff quickly. Two-handed sword. Not very good. Hand crossbow. Not very good either.
Do you ever become weary of strife? Of constant fighting?
What is the alternative? Let the demons feast on our entrails?
You are not very good at lifting the spirits of others, are you?
So we've gotten the Black Soul Stone. And now we need to talk to Adria in the hidden camp, but first, as usual, repair my stuff. Little one, and then buy my stuff, little one. And then we're gonna talk to Adria in the next episode. I'll be seeing you then. Bye bye.